Sani Bonani. Sani Bonani. Sani Bonani. Day 3. Okay. I'm doing this all today. No, I'm not doing it all today. I'm doing as much as I can today because school starts up again in a few days. It's a lot. Okay. So day 3, radical forgiveness. How was day 2? Forgive God for what the government didn't do for you. How do you feel? Actually, let's just take a recap. How do you feel? If you care to share in the dialogue, maybe you can. Because look, I'm going to leave these videos forever. So all of eternity. He's washing inside?
I'm just washing, bringing, and shut the door.
Oh, I'm so sorry that he did that, my love. Okay, so let's have a dialogue. I'm going to leave these videos forever. I'm not going to pull them down. So whether now only 2 people are watching them or 1 person is watching them or 10 million people are watching them, it doesn't matter. Consciousness is going to rise. It's already determined. It's already done. It's going to rise. It actually has risen already. It's just the integration of this arising. My camera is like lopsided right now. You know, I want to show you that these things of the spirit world, you don't have to be fancy. The more fancy, the more of your egoic story you are in, the more things need to be perfect, the more you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer. Okay, let's start. Both feet on the ground, palms up, release the egoic story. Let's go. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be liberated from all ignorance. May I be liberated from all suffering. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from all ignorance. May all beings be liberated from all suffering. You want to meditate with me? Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Toggers, toggers, toggers. Are you finished now? No, you're tired? Take water in car. Drink water in the car. Okay? Okay, so we're going to be doing this with my children. They're not going to be in this video, but you're going to hear them. Okay. I teach them forgiveness work. Honestly, I teach them forgiveness work. When they're fighting and stuff like this, I sit them down and do forgiveness work. Well, they're not writing, but they do it verbally. They always do it verbally. So tell me what's going on. You can... Okay, no more filming. Because now, my camera is going... It's quiet now. My babies are cleaning temple. This is part of the visionary's lifestyle. Service. Today is Dhamma Saturday. So I make them come out, wash my car, clean the temple, pick up trash, sweep, like the monks do. Dhamma Saturday. Dhamma is good. Service is good. I will never shame myself or beat myself up for having the heart that I have. It has taken many lifetimes to be where I am, to be the vessel for such powerful spiritual transformation. Many lifetimes of ignorance, being killed in this ignorance, dying in this ignorance, failing the test so many times to finally get here. So I definitely believe in Dhamma service, volunteering work. I live volunteering lifestyle. It opens space for more abundance. Every time I volunteer, I realize that I am truly nothing. It's not me that's volunteering. It's the spirit of the living God in me that is doing the work. Oh, such a beautiful butterfly. It's yellow. So beautiful. Okay, so let's get back to day 3. So let's recap day 2. How did you feel forgiving God for what the government didn't do for you? How do you feel about that? Let's have dialogue. If you want to put it in the comments below, put it in the comments below. These videos are going to be around forever, all of eternity, because we can't escape the cycle. So whether 2 people are watching these videos or 1 person is watching these videos and they comment now or they comment 10 years from now, it's okay. Consciousness takes time to evolve. I'm on this stuff. It's okay. So if you have dialogue that you would like to share, please share it in the comments below. How do you feel? Just going, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this forgiveness thing is. I don't know what this woman is going to be talking about next. These things are so deep. They just make me like, whoa. It's okay. So let's start. Day 3. Both feet on the floor, palms up. I am surrendering. I don't know what's going to come through. I'm surrendering. Deep breath in through the nose. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be liberated from all ignorance. May I be liberated from all suffering. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from all ignorance. May all beings be liberated from all suffering. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Togosa, togosa, togosa. Be happy, be happy, be happy. Okay, so a radical forgiveness worksheets. So I am actually practicing these things that I'm doing with you. I felt really angry yesterday about what the government hasn't done for its people. But I realized I was angry at God. I'm like, God, how do we pick leaders like this as human beings? How do we pick leaders like this and give up all of our power to leaders like this? And then I said to myself, oh, because the nature of human does not want to take leadership, self-responsibility, self-leadership. No, we do not want this. And then I had to look at parts of my life where I'm like, where am I still doing this? There's a lot of parts of my life that I'm still doing this. We all are doing this on some unconscious level. You actually don't even know. You don't know. Because whether it's not YouTube that we rely on for our income, it's not corporations that we rely on for our income, it's not whatever. Look, I'm sitting in a temple right now, so I'm still kind of involved in this system of life. Life is about relating. So on some level, you do need to negotiate your power a bit. But when it gets to a point where you're like, this is just too much, you've got to know when to say enough is enough. You know what I mean? You've got to know when to say enough is enough. And that's why the more I disconnect from the realms of the material and just stay in the realms of spirit, I find that, yes. I find that I have so much more peace and so much more clarity. I can think, I can just be in peace, just be in peace. So today I would like for us to forgive God for abandoning itself as you and me. What? You unconsciously feel that God has abandoned you. You. So think of a time when you felt God had abandoned. Actually, let's go deeper into this in your financial life, because we're talking about, it's about the money. Honestly, we're here for service on planet Earth. You're here to serve. You're here to express divinity. And in expressing divinity, people buy your services because they are of healing, they are of help, they are of something. You're here to serve. The wider you serve, the more you serve, the more you get involved in this relating thing called life, this experience of relating. You're going to meet up, you're going to bump up a lot of different realms of consciousness. And you will feel abandoned by God. God, how can you abandon me? How can you abandon me? And especially when it comes to money, money is a highly charged subject. It's a highly charged subject because we've placed so much of our attention and our attention, emotional attention on money. Money is not inherently bad. There's no such thing. Even in the Bible, the thing that it's more difficult for a rich man to get into heaven, that's not necessarily true. If they want to control your mind and keep you enslaved to this idea that if you give up your power, you give up your wealth, you give up your mind, you give up everything to a God outside of yourself, and this God is supposed to save you, protect you, take care of you, feed you, it's a problem. You're going to be real angry at this God. And when you do see somebody self-actualizing, making money, traveling the world, living a life that you think you should be living because you gave up your power to a God outside of yourself, you're going to be really angry. This is where the jealousies come from. This is where the female relational aggression comes from. This is where the male anger comes from towards the divine feminine or towards other men they see successful. How are you successful? Why are you successful? Let me tell you why I'm successful in any area of my life. Forgiveness work. Because the more I say, this is not about that person. This is about me. My beliefs towards God. My beliefs towards humanity. My beliefs towards experiences. The more I take responsibility for how I think. And the more I take responsibility for what I think and dismantle ideas that are erroneous. And also, you can't dismantle ideas that are erroneous and not put something else in. I read neuroscience textbooks, quantum physics textbooks. I don't read books, textbooks. Because I want to understand what the professors are teaching. Textbooks before bed. My husband and I do devotions, meaning we do this forgiveness work before we go to bed. We meditate and we read. Sometimes we read Rumi, sometimes we read, Wayne Dyer, sometimes, most of the time now, because I'm deep into my Buddhism study, we're reading Buddhist texts. Little short things, maybe just 10 minutes of reading. I realize that men don't read. Actually, a lot of people don't read. Women don't read too. My husband would say to me, listen, I've read 500 emails. I have no desire to read nothing. The wind. I have no desire to read anything. I'm like, yeah, in my world, we read. People cannot read. So they vote for things that they do not understand. I'm so thankful. Oh my God, I don't even know how to say thank you to the gods and the goddesses living in my being. Thankful to my children that came to me when I was just sitting under a tree meditating and said, teacher? I said, oh. They said, yes, English teacher. I said, oh. Who knew? Who knew? I had all of my egoic stories. I am this, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this, and I can carry on doing this, this, and this. But the beauty of the children just coming to me and saying, English teacher? I said, no. But then I followed that path. Why? Because forgiveness all day long. I followed that path, and following the path, I'm starting, I've always known this, but now clearly, people do not read. So people do not understand. Reading for comprehension is not something we do in this world. So it's easy to give up your power when somebody's telling you. That's why TV is so important, because you don't have to think. You can just sit there. And they can tell you a story and you believe it. Music, very powerful. The lyrics, you don't have to think that much. It's just automatic programming. You know what I mean? Reading makes you think. It makes you look at the words. Even if you're dyslexic, it makes you like your brain work. Reading before bed plants a seed. It plants a seed, and as you're sleeping, you're mulling over that what you've read. It's a seed that you plant. Waking up in the morning, forgiveness work. If there was something that made you not be able to sleep, if I cannot sleep, I wake up, I get up. My forgiveness work. It doesn't matter what time. I will get out of bed and go sit upstairs and turn on the lights and start doing the forgiveness work, because clearly there's something going on in the spirit realm that is preventing me from sleeping. The forgiveness work, it works. I promise you, I will not give you anything that doesn't work. It works. It works so deep in your psyche, in your unconscious, subconscious. And when you start clearing out these things, it connects you to the mind of God, because that's what you are, the face of divinity. Preach the face of divinity. You are nothing else but this. The spark of divinity, the creativity of divinity, the love of divinity in your being is your true identity. It is your DNA. It is your ancestry. Nothing else. You have never been born. You will never die. When you start forgiving, I forgive God that God has abandoned me. God can never abandon itself as you. It gave you the oxygen. May I be happy. Yes, abundance. Over 8 billion souls can take a breath at the same time, and we still have more than enough. This is truth. Abundance is, period, full stop. Breathe out. Right? God gave us the earth, whatever you call God, the earth. We walk on the earth, all of us, and we are supported. The sun, it keeps blessing us. Vitamin D, the more vitamin D you get, the less depressions you have. Is this not truth? Okay, so how can God abandon itself? When you are hungry, when you are thirsty, so thirsty, and you're like, I need to quench my thirst right now. Do you not have water? Water. I was going to pull up my water. Do you have no water? Who created this? What created this? It's definitely not a man in the sky with flowy hair and a long beard. It's definitely not this. Because the man in the sky with the long flowy hair is man's idea of what God is. God is the 4 elements. Just start there. I walk on God. Oh, lovely. When my feet touch, the earth is blessed. Oh, the sunshine blesses me every single day. Wow. Breathing in pressure. Breathing out carbon dioxide. How can God forget himself as me? The water's drinking, binding it all together with ether. The laws of my art, justice, law, reign supreme. Truth reigns supreme. So please forgive God. My children are back. Shh. Can I finish? Hold on. No, I don't want you to be in my videos. Move out of my videos. Move out. I love you, baby.
I love you too, teacher. Teacher, I've done all the cleaning.
Okay, you've done all the cleaning? That my work is finished now? Okay, hold on. I will give you candy. Hold on. Okay, I need to go. Okay?
Yeah.
Please finish your worksheet.
Yeah.
Forgive God for abandoning himself as you, because it's an idea that's not real. So whatever you feel, maybe it's in your finances, I feel abandoned. Not true. Abundance is. It always has been. It always will be. I need to take care of my kids now. See? I'm a mommy. Bye, boos. Bye, visionaries.
Bye-bye.
My babies. I don't like them being in my videos, but here we go. Bye.